Good morning, everybody, and happy Father's Day to all dads out there. And welcome to and welcome back to Z-Buds Grow. This is episode 19, part 2. This is the autoflower grow and our biggest experiment right now on the main attraction on the channel right now. And so we're in our Mars Hydro 4x4. Right now we have 5 lights in here. We have 3 TS1000s and we have a fc4000 Evo, which is the newest addition in here, and I am for sure liking these Evo lights, the chips there. And we're running 6 not 6. We're running, I don't know why I said 6. We have 3 Mars Hydros oscillating clip-on fans, 10 speeds. We also have our 6-inch inline current filter. We have our 2-in-1 smart timer, iTimer back there. And that is what we have for equipment running through here. Our temps right now are at 46% humidity, 75 degrees. As you can see, if the leaf stopped blowing in front of it, we're bouncing between 54 and 45% humidity and 79 and 75 degrees. All right, our lights are all daisy chained together. So this one controls all of them. And she is about 30%, smidget over 25. And that's what they've been running on the whole time. What else can I tell you? Yeah. So this is all about, and that smart timer, you can hook up your an app. You can hook up to the app of your phone and control it. And right now, the only thing that's hooked up to it is our inline fan. Besides that, our lights stay on 24/7. We don't shut them off. We this box never shuts off. It stays on, and I like it that way because then there's not a big climate change. You know, the humidity don't spike up and the temperature don't spike down. We just keep it the same throughout the whole grow. So that is why I like autos, and that's that. And what else can we say over here? Yeah, that's what we got for our equipment and how we're running it. And if you all the equipment I use will be linked in this video description, along with Mars Hydro's website. And if you would like to look more into any of this equipment, if you go on to my channel's playlist, you will find an official Mars Hydro page, which has all basically their little infomercials of these products, and they explain it a lot better than what I can. So yeah, check it out if you're interested in it. I thought I had a discount code, but 3 of you have tried to use it and let me know that it didn't work. Capitals, no capitals, they tried it every way and it wouldn't work. So I did get in touch with Mars Hydro, but they're not around on the weekends. So I have to wait until tomorrow or Tuesday to hear back from them. When I do, we'll figure out what the discount code is. But all right, and so today you guys are gonna see what I do for work as far as feeding and watering. I usually don't show it because you can go to any channel and see somebody work. It kind of gets boring watching people work sometimes. So I usually don't do it. But just to prove to people, I've had comments saying, "Oh, that's a lot of work." These are not a lot of work, and it's not a lot of feeding. So here we're gonna do. It is feeding day for the girls, and we're gonna do it on camera to show that it doesn't take long to do a round of feeding on these girls. So these 2 trays, so these 4 rows, and all the girls down bottom. It is going into day 5. So they are getting a 50-50 mix of our Dr. Earths. And we also have, in the dark bottle, we have our recharge mixed up. Whenever we top feed, we always water in with recharge. Down in the bottle of distilled water is is synthetics, and it is the Crunk nutrient line, and we have the CalMag, the Sticky Bandit, the Bud Booster, and the Monkey Juice. So we've mixed those up, and what we're gonna do, these girls got top fed 2 weeks ago, so they're good. So they're going on week 7. So what we're gonna do on this tray is we're gonna pick 4 of these girls. They're all the same strain. We're gonna pick 4 of these girls, and we're gonna start once a week hitting them with this. And then we're gonna see if there's a difference between the 4 girls that had it and the 4 girls that are just staying with Stash Blend, Recharge, and Dr. Earth. So, yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into it real quick. I'll just do it as fast as I can. I'll get through naming everything off for everybody real quick for anybody new here. These are from Through the Roof Genetics, and that is Polly from Northern Ireland. And up front we have 4K Purple, we have Zoe Skittles, then these 2 ladies here are OGKC, then the next 2 ladies are Big Mountain, and then the back 2 ladies are Big Muffin. So next row is from Colchigen Seeds. He is the sponsor to our seed giveaway, and his girls have really gone into flower much faster than everybody else. And that's due because I believe they're pretty lanky. These stretch, so I imagine their taproot just shot right to the bottom, and that's why they're triggered out. So it's probably not a good idea to run his genetics in small pots if they're very vigorous growth, because as soon as that taproot hits, the flower comes. But here we go, 37th parallel, Saran Runts, and Draconia Drool. Okay, this next row, well, rest of them, last 3 rows are 1, 2, 3 fat buds. And so this row here, we have American Gangsta, Blue Dream, and a Crazy Black Girl. These 4 are all Crazy Black Girls. Obviously, they're a couple weeks older. Like I said, they're going into week 5. They're going into week 7. These girls are 2 weeks older. But this is kind of what we're going for. I wanted to do single colas, so only one of them would stay tight for me to try to make a cola. And it's this girl. So she kind of stayed a little close. And nice and healthy. All right, but then we have some phenos that just wanted to bush out, and branches wanted to go. They just wanted to stretch out. Not bad. Nice and healthy. So as you can see, the different pheno expressions right here. 2 different pheno expressions. One stay tight, one stretch their wings. But they are doing very good, very healthy. Same thing with these girls up here. Hopefully I'm showing them. So, and then we have a couple runts, little smaller ones. So here's another pheno expression. So this one's shorter, but look at how tight the note spacing is. So this is what you get when you grow autos. Right there alone is just 3 different phenos. This one's short, more like an indica. very tight node spacing, you know. And then these ones are more like a sativa, more stretchier. But this is what I wanted. This is what I was trying to get. I was trying to get the buds to stay as close to the stalk as you can, and it didn't happen. Over on that one. This is the only one I got it to stay close, but that's all right. These still look beautiful. They're doing wonderful. They're doing healthy, and they have the growth that I was trying to get. So I am definitely not disappointed in them. Very happy with them. Nice job, Rick, over at 123 Fat Buds. Make sure you guys go check them out if you haven't. I'm sure you already have. I say it enough. But yeah, all right, let's go down bottom. We got 2 Mephistos. Those are a pack of freebies. Those are Mango Smiles crossed with Grape Crinkles. These are all 2.5 gallon pots here. This one's 4 gallon. Yeah, I think that's a 4 gallon. So, all right, so we did those 2. These 2 are from 42 Fast Buds. Those are Gorilla Skittles. This one here is from Weed Seeds Express. They sponsored this girl. This is this girl here. This is Blueberry. And then this is a week behind everybody else. This is from Royal Queen Seeds, and this is Apple Fritter. So, there's that, there's that, there's that. So, this is what we're doing over here. So basically, here we go. Now it's time for work. So put me on the stop clock. So we come in, because we try to keep these girls tight. So every day we come in to feed them. I come in and I snip. Sorry, I'm not watching the camera screen, so if I go off, I'm sorry. My hand starts drifting, or if the camera starts drifting. And yes, they say don't jump from plant to plant without cleaning your scissors, but oh well. I'm not worried. I never do. Maybe one day I'll regret it, or maybe not. All right. Now let's get all these out of the way. These go to, you know who gets these. Well, say anyway. We are not a chop and drop. So, all right, that's out of the way. Now, what we got to do. So here we are. This is our 463. And this is, what is it? 284 is, dang, 394. So 394 and our 463. Vegetation and flower. Here we are, our tablespoon. So here we go. So it's a 50-50 mix. They get 1 tablespoon of each. And then their final round, they will just get the bloom. So they get 1 more feeding after this. And I'm doing this with 1 hand. So take that into consideration on the stop clock of me doing my work in this tent, that people say it must take forever. That's a lot of work. But like I said, it's pretty simple. That one I missed a little. All right, now we do the bloom. So Dr. Earth is 1 tablespoon per gallon. So they try to consider this a gallon. I don't consider it a gallon, but I still feed it as a gallon's worth of soil. I feel more or less it's 2 liters, not 3 liters. Oh shit. Whoops. Ooh. All right, which one did I spill? Boom. All right, so there's that. Now we go in, we scratch them in. And at the same time, it breaks up the soil a little better. All right. So we got our newts in there. This can now come down bottom. We're gonna take this. So these girls are getting 1 cup. These girls are getting 1.5 cups. They're probably actually, yeah, 1 cup, 1.5 cups. Here we go. We got our recharge mixed. So they'll get this and they will be good for a few days at least. So after this water in, they're definitely good for a second. Whoop. Making a mess again because I'm doing it with one hand. Whoop, that one a little over. And so everybody knows, if they think this is a lot of water, I let these girls, before they're feeding, I know when their feeding's coming up, obviously, because we top feed, give them a dry back. So this soil is pretty dry. And that's why I give them a cup of recharge to activate all the microbial life throughout the whole batch. All right, that we need to mix up some more recharge. This is we're gonna pick our 4 girls. So I am gonna guess I'm just gonna take these 4 girls right in the front. So we have now introduced synthetic into our organic grow over here. Hopefully this don't hurt these ladies. Make me sad. Well, that's what we do. Experiments. All right. So those are good. Those are good. I need to put you on hold 1 second while I go fill up the recharge. All right. Sorry about that. So we filled up our recharge and we grabbed our stash blend, because that's what we use on the weeks that we don't top feed. So these back 4 girls here are getting stash blend. But let's finish off these couple with their recharge. So the recharge is basically, well, not basically. Recharge is half a teaspoon. I mean, yeah, a half a teaspoon per gallon. And recharge is 1 teaspoon per gallon. And but I only do on the stash blend. I don't know if I just said that all backwards. The stash blend, I only do the half a dose, because I do it every week. If I dose it a whole dose, which is a whole, is it teaspoons or tablespoons? Tablespoons. Teaspoons, I mean. All right, here we go. Teaspoons. So I do the half a teaspoon. A half a teaspoon per gallon of water every week, not a whole teaspoon. Recharge, I do a half a teaspoon per gallon of water on the weeks that I top feed. All right, let's finish this top off. Stash blend. Oh, I still got to give these girls another half a cup each. I only gave them a cup. Like I said, usually when I'm doing this, I'm not holding a camera and trying to explain as I'm going, so. Oh. Stash blend and recharge. I do not use distilled water, and I do not pH. I use my water straight from the tap, air bubbled. Well, it's actually air bubbles for a while because I fill up a 50-gallon tank. So, and that's what I use for these girls, always have. Never, with the organic feed, I've never had a problem not pHing, so keeping it real. No pH water on my organic stuff. Alright, so there's those girls. These girls all got to go back for a half. And yes, I'm using the same watering cup for everything. All right, top shelf, done. We're done with this. Throw this aside. And let's head down bottom. All right, these girls get 6 tablespoons. So they're each gonna get 3 of these, which is the veg. And 3 of the bloom. Like I said, this would go a lot faster if I wasn't holding a camera and doing it with one hand. Whoop. Alright, let me go fill this all up. Playing this game. So then we take this over here like this. And the veg gets the big side. And our power bloom's not open. Power bloom is open. Boom, boom, boom. Finish this girl off. This girl's got to get full 8. Not 6. One more. Boom. I know it's really not her feeding time, but we're getting her on the same feeding schedule as everybody else. If she needs a little extra at the end, because we fed her a week early, we do have our liquid Dr. Earth over there to dose her for a week if we need to. Oh, the hell? Oh, rock raw. I mean, the whole root riot piece. We do recycle soil around here. Alright. Let's do it. See if I can do this. So these girls are bigger, so we're still trying to get to the edge, keep them to the edge, so we are not letting no water. They're getting 2 cups each, and they're only getting watered on the edge of the pot, not in the center. Still trying to keep the roots stretching to the side, not downwards. Uh-oh. Don't know if we're gonna have enough. Actually, yeah, we do, because this girl's not getting 2 cups. She don't need 2 cups. We'll give her whatever's left. Look at that, perfect 1.5 cups. Boom. That's how we do our work. Everything's fed, recharged, stash blend, or synthetic dose, top dressed. We leaned on her. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. So now what I do is I kind of go back and just kind of even the soil off. But yeah, I just go through, do that to all of them. And that's basically, that's my work. So if that's a lot of work and takes a long time, I don't think that took a long time to take care of these girls with their feed and their feeds. So you guys let me know if that was a long time or not. What are we on? 32 minutes, 30 seconds. And before we even started the work, I showed you guys all my stuff. So I don't think it takes too long. I don't think it was a lot of feeding. I don't think I used a lot of newts. So yeah, so for everybody who's out there that says that's a lot of work, that's just too much work, that's a lot of feeding, all this and that, no, because now these girls don't need an NPK feeding another top dress for 4 more weeks. What are we gonna do? Once a week now we water with stash blend, and these 4 new girls will get watered instead of with stash blend. They'll be getting watered with the synthetics, the crunk newts. So besides that, everybody else is getting stash blend until next feeding. So I really don't understand the comments about that's a lot of work and stuff. Anyways, but as you can see, I'm very, very, very happy, very pleased with this, because these are good size. These are definitely good size. I mean, what can I put next to it so you guys can, a gallon? So there's a gallon jug next to it. So we're 2 gallons, right? 2 gallons tall. Not bad. Let's see. Uh, 18 inches. Boom, right where we want to be. 18 inches is what I wanted. That's perfect. Where you have a 3-foot growing space. Then you gotta add on what? Another 6.5 inches there. So we'll say 6. So 2 feet is what we want. From the tray tall, we want 2 feet, and it leaves us a 12-inch space between the light and the plants. So if these girls do not go no higher, this is exactly what I am trying to get, for the most part, is what you see right here on this wall. These are what we're going for. So if I can get this constantly, and I can get that in every pot, so that's 8 and 8 is 16, plus another 8 is 24. If I eat 24 of these babies up top here, and these girls keep doing what they're doing, I think we might have a win here, folks. I think we just might have a win here. And once again, these are autos, and I get it. If you were to run something like this, you would have to do your own seed increases, because this is, if you were to purchase auto seeds, it would be quite expensive and a waste of money to do this. I do know that. You know, I'm not gonna go out and pay 80 bucks for, you know, a 10-pack of seeds, auto seeds, you know, 7 to 10 pack of auto seeds for 80 bucks to just get this. one tray. I wouldn't do that, no way. You know what I mean? Definitely gonna have to go down bottom. But if you have plenty of seeds to work with, this is not a problem. This is definitely pretty freaking cool. So yeah, and anybody, and so many of you guys have hit me up and said, since they've been watching this little one cola thing and all that, so many of you guys are now trying it out because you got limited space. That's awesome. I had another fan member said he's purchasing another tent, loves the setup. Would I mind if he replicates it? Do it. Anybody. I have no control over what you guys do. Any of you guys, and I will not take offense. It makes me happy. If I see somebody else with a double stack tent, I will smile. I will be so happy because right now, yeah, for the most part, I don't think anybody else has a double stack tent. Everybody thinks it's a waste of time. I don't know. But for these autos, yeah, I think it might just work. But anyways, yeah, that's what we got for you guys today. Make sure you guys enter into your card game. Yeah, that's what we got. I keep getting phone calls. It is Father's Day. I do have 5 children, so my phone, I keep stopping to look at the screen. I keep getting text messages and phone calls. But I wanted to make sure I got my video out. I told you guys I'd have a video out on Sunday, and then we can get back on track with videos this week. But that's what we got, folks. As you can see, it's coming along. Our project's coming along. Paulie, we're doing so much better, brother. So much better. I knew it wasn't your genetics. I knew it was me fucking them up. Excuse the language, peeps. But yeah, so shout out, much appreciation through the roof genetics, Paulie. Shout out to our seed sponsor on our giveaways, Cultured Seeds. Make sure you go over to Instagram and say hi, what's up. You know, let them know you want a pack of seeds if you have it. If you're running them, give them a chit chat. And then our last, but over here, not least, definitely our 1, 2, 3 fat buds. Rick, much appreciation, brother, much love. Then down bottom here, these 4 girls plus this girl, much love from our brother Scotty 420 at Wet Basement Grower. Then much love to Weed Seed Express over here. Much love to Stealth Mike 25 or Angry Dog Grower, whatever you want to call him. Much love to Mars Hydro. Much love to all you guys. Much love to Miss K for making the stickers. Love you guys. Much appreciation. Happy Father's Day. Even if you don't got kids and you grow, there's your kids. So happy Father's Day. Much love. Enjoy your day, everybody. Peace.